Two of Prime News, I'm Michael Anos. Well, just hours ago, cops found the body of a little girl they believe is Shaniya Davis. And right now, unthinkable allegations coming against her mother. Antoinette Davis is accused of giving up her little girl for prostitution. The last time little Shaniya was seen alive was in this disturbing surveillance video. You've seen it on the right there. Being carried into a hotel room by a convicted felon. Then today, the horrifying news. A child's body found along a highway in Fayetteville, North Carolina, just 7 miles from that hotel.
We have located a body based on some information that we obtained. We can confirm that that body is a child, and it was located off of Walker Road.
We'll take your calls, comments, questions. 1-877-TEL-HLN is the number. We welcome back Michelle Sagona, an investigative journalist with MichelleSagona.com. Also with us, John Lusich, criminal investigator, and Barbara Davenport is with us as well, manager at the Sleepy Hollow Mobile Home Park. That's where little Shaniya lived with her mother. Barbara, I start with you, being right there and knowing these people, knowing this family. What goes through your heart and your mind as these details are coming out and they're not good?
Right now, I don't know what to tell you what I'm more full of. I don't know if it's anger or sorrow. I just can't believe that they allowed this to happen to that beautiful little girl.
Barbara, you're so right. I'm sure our viewers are just echo your thoughts and your emotions right now of anger and sorrow because we see pictures of that cute little girl, just adorable little Shaniya. Barbara, did you have any idea that there was trouble at this home?
No, I did not, other than unauthorized visitors. Every time I pressed the actual tenant as to whether or not Antoinette was living there, she told me, no, my sister doesn't live with me. She just watches my little boy while I go to work. So she was asked on a few separate occasions whether or not Antoinette was living there, and she said no every time.
Okay, and
now I come to find out that was a lie.
They were seeing footage of Antoinette Davis, Shaniya's mom, in court, facing charges that she was basically offering up her 5-year-old as a sex slave. Let's bring in Michelle Sagona, investigative journalist, MichelleSagona.com. Michelle, you know, we want to know what happened to this little girl and the timeline as it unfolded. She's taken early morning on a Tuesday, Michelle. And then we see the footage of who we believe is Mario McNeil, the convicted felon, walking her into a hotel room. What do we know after that?
After that point, what we've learned from investigators is on that Wednesday, just this past Wednesday, someone from the hotel contacted investigators and said, hey, I think Shaniya was here at our hotel. So investigators immediately got into their vehicles and drove 45 minutes away from where she went missing, pulled up the surveillance, and were able to identify that it was in fact Shaniya. And actually what they did was they took the photos to Shaniya's father, Bradley, and he said, yes, that is definitely my daughter. Unfortunately, I have no clue who this man is. And through good investigation and through following up with leads, they were able to track down Mario McNeil and charge him with first-degree kidnapping. And that is who is being held right now, along with Antoinette Davis.
I mean, okay, is Mario McNeil the delivery man? I mean, is he the one that took little Shaniya to whoever for prostitution? Or is he the end game here? I mean, what do we know about that, Michelle?
Well, that's what we're still trying to figure out. And when investigators, those are some of the details that they are purposefully, investigators that are keeping close to their vest. And they're doing that for a variety of reasons, because if someone comes forward with some other information to help close in that timeline, and it does match up to what they had, they know they have their golden nugget. So they're able to move forward with the verified information. So they're putting out just enough right now to everyone to be able to kind of have the information, and if they've seen something, be able to come forward, but to be able to keep some of those details back a little bit. And you have to think that Antoinette Davis actually, from what I learned from investigators, was the one that came forward and said, Clarence Coe is the one that took my daughter. But as you and I know, Clarence Coe was arrested, initially charged with first-degree kidnapping. He has since been released, and those charges are dropped. So I would imagine that over the weekend and over a course of questioning and investigation, that more information came out, and that's why investigators were able to charge her with a variety of things and also move forward in this investigation.
Yeah, and so Clarence Coe the boyfriend, alleged boyfriend, he's in the clear at this point, Michelle? Is that what you're saying?
This is, again, according to my investigators, that the charges against Clarence are in fact dropped.
Okay.
He is not charged with anything at this time. And I do want to mention that Antoinette and also Mario that are being held right now, they're in the special management section of a jail. This is an area that holds high-risk prisoners. And Davis and also Mario McNeil are only allowed to come out one time a day for a shower.
Okay. We're going to pick it up from there when we get back. We get investigator John Lusich in on this, and we talk about the hotel room, evidence found there, and also the possible crime scene where little Shaniya was likely found. We'll take your calls as well, 1-877-TEL-HL next.